Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? I wanted to make a video about why I like to be a dungeon master, and I'd like to see if I can get some of you to maybe make some responses about that as well. And I'm not really savvy on like how to tag people and whatnot in YouTube. Maybe somebody will show me that knows how to do all that good stuff. But if you're a dungeon master too, maybe make a response video. Um, but anyhow, it always baffles me that there's gamers out there that don't want to be dungeon masters, don't want to be game masters, just want to play. And I understand that's more work, but I just for some reason, I just can't wrap my head around that mindset. I like playing. I like playing a lot. If anything, it's very relaxing. Just kind of show up and go along for the ride. If I'm like not going to be like super involved and be an audience member sort of player, and it's also great to just jump right into it and tear the whole campaign apart and have a blast. But what happened to me was I'd heard about Dungeons and Dragons as a kid. I had some friends that I knew played it, and they were playing in some campaign where at that point like I wasn't going to get in it. But I heard a lot about it, and so I kind of like got my parents, to I'd read some comic books. There were advertisements too. Some of you remember those. I'll have to see if I can find some of those. But my parents got me that, and this, if you're not familiar with it, that is the Moldvay Basic 1981. That came in a box set. Unfortunately, I don't have the box anymore. I got the dice. I don't have to keep on the Borderlands anymore, which really bothers me too. I'm not sure where the heck all that went, but anyhow, still have that. And I never got the expert set, so I really got to buy the expert set. Maybe get some box sets of both of them. So if anybody's got a couple for sale and it's reasonable, let me know. Anyhow, I digress. But I read that book, and I thought to myself, I could do that. It explained you how to play the game, but it also explained you how to be a dungeon master. And for something about that really grabbed me. I said, I could do that. That would be fun. It would be fun to be a fighter. It would be fun to be a cleric or an elf or whatever, but it would be fun to kind of run the world. And I don't think it's in a megalomaniacal way. I don't think so, or a super egotistical way. But for some reason, that really grabbed me. That I could kind of be in charge of all this other stuff and come up with something really fun and cool and have other people play in it. And so that's what I've done ever since. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best dungeon master in the world by far. I'm probably a middling, mediocre dungeon master. I know some guys that are like really, really good. Some guys are super engaging and that are like just thespians or natural actors and can really get into the whole thing and be very captivating. I know guys that write better premises than I do and have better cool hooks and just understand nuances of the game better than I do. The gamut. But I'm okay. And I've made a bunch of mistakes, and I'm sure I'll still make some as time goes on. But I like doing it. For some reason, it really kind of does it for me, and I love playing too. But I always like being the dungeon master. I like doing that. It's hard to explain exactly why, but it's a fun it's a fun way to experience the game. And a lot of it, I think, is just because and the players don't know yet, and you're going to see, well, how are they going to find out what's going to happen? Are things going to go the way I planned, or I thought they might go? Not really planned, but the way I thought they might go, or are they going to surprise the heck out of me? And are things just going to? And I like that. It can be a lot of work when you get surprised because now all of a sudden you have to make something up. We're going to go this way. Well, I'm not really sure what's that way yet. Yeah, just tell me which direction you're going so I can flesh it out next session, that sort of thing. But I don't know. For whatever reason, I really dig it, and it was from the beginning. Before I ever even played the game, I read the book. I said I could do that, and I don't know. That's what I've been doing ever since.